Yeah, that's what we were doing. We were going to talk to Last Light about stuff. We've we found a house, and that house had a mace, and that mace is cool. It does fire things and turns us into dwarves. Yes, with shiny new flamey mace thing,
Hmm.
which I don't even know if we decided if anyone's going to be using it.
Elvie, I
Yes.
need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I am concerned. So they pull up her sheet. Thank you, wizard.
Wargrim, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, this is going to be considerably less impressive. Nope, and that also happens. Yep. Well, old man doing old man things. Oh, did you feel something? Uh, hmm. Yeah, I kind of did.
Elvie, you felt as if a spell was trying to take effect on you, but failed.
Oh, dear. I'm immediately looking around. Is there anything? Anything of note?
Everything still looks the same.
God. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on a second. So, is Thorgrim going to be mind controlled and attack someone?
No.
Okay. Ah! I know the yippee! That is indeed a yippee! Oh, yippee!
After a moment for Grim and Elvie, you both hear a pop as a very familiar figure appears on the bridge nearby, having scried your location to figure out how to teleport to you.
I immediately football tackled George
Ow.
with my frog.
Frog is now on
Hey,
George's
buddy,
face.
how's it going?
Hi. Why are you so big for a fucking dwarf?
I'm compact. It's all muscle.
I can see that.
Could have just asked.
Huh?
You scried
I
their
felt,
location to teleport to them.
I felt a twinge of magical energy. I assume you were trying to figure out where we were.
Yeah, but I don't really have I can't really do the whole sending thing that Adel does.
Ah, that is unfortunate. Anyway, welcome back, old friend.
Yeah. Hello.
Shall we take you to meet the others then? And Elvie just sort of like
I would.
just lightly kicks Thorgrim.
I'd say I would, but
Is something the matter?
there's a Thorgrim on me.
Oh, yes, of course. Kicks Thorgrim again. Thorgrim's like, okay, fine. Help him up and sort of brush him off. Sorry, bud. Got excited.
Yeah, you're good. Get up and then kind of just look around.
They're over here. And lead him down the steps and to the rest of the group. There's an intruder in our midst. Unfortunately, we know him.
That's how unfortunate. Nice, hello, dude. Yep, good to be back. Oh yeah, I think everything's fine.
Thorgrim gets the proverbial light bulb and then just goes I forgot about that.
Yeah, yeah, I'm good. We're good. Everything's good.
He got a scolding from his mama.
What's been going on with you guys?
We've been currently tracking down and trying to solve the issue of a pact lich named Deadbeard, who has been apparently the thorn in the side of another pirate who tasked us to bring an end to this unholy terror. Sorry?
Yeah, I left after we finished fighting his men and Skeleties at the parlay.
We're still working on it, as it were. Ah,
Why are you
right.
on a roof?
She- Jesus Christ.
Well, try to catch her.
Roll athletics.
Also catch me. Oh dear God.
You do not. You do not catch her.
Like,
Also catch me, thud.
you do realize I'm not this strong type, right? Physically. Yeah, I thought you knew that I wasn't very well versed in physical labor.
Remember the time that he broke, how many shovels was that? 4?
3, and then I almost broke a bigger shovel. I've already had one person on top of me, and that's too much for one day.
Yeah, sorry, kind of did football tackle him a little bit.
Hello, Hubert, and then he'll help Jubilee up.
Hello, George.
Anyway, we were looking for that last light fella. Sorry. It was, in fact, a terrible idea. I would have to look at the map again to remember, but...
Well, I'm kind of back for now, at least. And you know, we talked, and, you know, she let me return under some condition.
As he says this, you notice that he is wearing a pendant that he did not originally wear. That seems to have a symbol of a teacher inscribed upon it.
Detect magic?
It is magical.
Is that a method for your mother to keep tabs on you?
It's a method for me to learn.
Ah. Right.
Yeah, well, beats having to go to a classroom every day.
Well, learning on the field tends to glean better results anyway. You know.
Are you okay, Jubilee? Like you're about to pass out? You know, breathing works fine.
Oh, that's what that is. That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, that was only allowed to return under some conditions, and this was one of them.
What exactly? Yeah, so
I
that
mean,
was my
she always
first
knows
concern.
where I'm at.
Yeah. What exactly are you being charged to learn?
Uh, the value of life, I guess.
Ah, well, that's rather fortuitous because we happen to have a cleric, a priest, and a um, fun-loving bard who all value life quite highly.
Mm-hmm. You'll notice that George does look a lot cleaner than he did before, so.
Give you a bath too, eh?
No, I just haven't really had the chance to have a good bath ever since we've been traveling, so quite relieving.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, weren't we supposed to be after we were, so pleasantly interrupted? Were we going somewhere? I can't really remember. Hmm. Right, paladin shit. Got it, right.
Also, who was that one person that you were interacting with before?
You'll have to be more specific on that front, George.
Yes, please do.
Would George know the description of what he saw? The person that he saw?
Black Crier.
Yeah, the Black Crier. We'll just
You
say the
would be
Black
very.
Crier.
You are very familiar with Black Criers.
Kind of probably looked all dark and gloomy and all that other type of stuff.
Oh, them, yes. They are foretellers of doom.
Yes, I know. Why were they? What were you guys talking about?
What doom is coming? Yes. Apparently, the only clue we have received is balls of fire drawn on a piece of paper. I'm assuming it's because it's the meteor swarm spell, because there were 4, and that is exactly how many meteor swarm conjures. I just don't know where or when exactly. Yes, especially not why.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's all we're really. So we are going to the last light because the tower that we had found can only be viewed in its entirety by members of a specific group of paladin orders that are, you know, worshipping certain gods.
Huh. Yeah. All right. Also, do you have my book?
Or not be more specific, which one book are you talking about, Tor?
LV? My pocket spell book?
Ah, yes, the pocket spellbook. Yes, here you go. And I'll hand over the teeny tiny book.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Check
I
your,
didn't really use it.
Check your DMs.
Oh.
Your mom gave you those gauntlets. You have to use
Ooh.
them.
Oh.
Ooh.
We'll see that George also has new gloves when you hand him the pocket spell book.
When LV draws her hand back after handing him the spellbook, she just kind of sort of taps the gloves and goes, "Identify. What's that?"
They are the They are the gauntlets of Eldritch Ferocity. They are a pair of leather gloves that are protected with ancient stone plates inscribed with indecipherable runes. When you hit a target with the Eldritch Blast spell while wearing these gloves, you can and roll damage. You treat ones as twos. Additionally, while wearing these gauntlets, you can choose to create an additional beam of energy and make an extra attack whenever you cast Eldritch Blast. When you roll a 1 or a 2 on an attack roll made with this extra beam, you take 3d12 necrotic damage until you finish a short or long rest. Your hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the necrotic damage taken. Necrotic damage ignores resistance and immunity, and if it reduces you to 0, you die.
Ooh. Those are rather risky gloves to be wearing.
Yeah, I assume it's for me to kind of be careful about what I'm doing.
I would.
But they are
only
pretty
assume-
strong.
Yes. Just make sure you're on target. A wild miss could be catastrophic.
I mean, I feel like anytime I miss, it's catastrophic either way, but this just adds on extra to it.
Yes, I do remember that. You did have a habit of erroneously hitting us. Yeah, I think it hit me once or twice. I mean, that kind of hurt. Ow. Still remember that, I think. Was that me? I don't remember.
I feel like at some point I've hit everyone here.
Well, it's water under the bridge, one would say. Anyway.
Looks to the water under the bridge.
It's a figure of speech. It means, it happened and we don't hold you responsible. We don't hold a grudge for you accidentally hitting us. Anywho, shall we be off on our chariots of wind, as they say?
I suppose so. I guess we should also be careful when we head to the town.
Say again?
Never mind. Did you see? You guys ever run a meeting that one Azamar, the golden-plated guy that was like talking to Montague and all them? Did you get?
We never spoke to that one. We never actually went and saw Rodriguez in person.
Ah, no problem.
I feel as if I would remember a figure like that.
Well, it's fine. Should head off then.
Alright. Form of fart cloud. And then Thorgrim will let out a little tiny fart. The epitome of class. I do believe so. Boop. Oh. Oh, cool.
Suppose then. Then I suppose that means that we either need to take a rest or we need to start walking.
Ah. Are you unable to cast it or something? That is strange. Oh, that is unfortunate. Nah, no harm. we could do to enjoy the breeze anyway, instead of being the breeze. All right, walkies it is.
He likes to walk in nature for a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. And we go.
Who wants to be party leader on the board? George it is.
Yeah. I mean, welcome back. Welcome back, Jay. This is your story now.
Oh boy.
Oops. God damn it.
I just read this thing again. It's a 1 or 2. Goddamn.
Yep. You have a
Yep.
10% chance every time you fire that extra beam to take damage.
I was going to find the
it
extra one. Okay.
only procs on the extra shot. It doesn't proc with
10%.
It doesn't proc with every single shot you make. Only if you choose to make an additional shot.
Okay. It's making an extra attack, and I'm assuming we're making it to where it has to be an actual Eldritch Blast and not
Yes,
an attack.
it specifically says whenever you make Eldritch Blast attack.
Oh, okay.
You want to get greedy, or?
If you double that, I can do an extra attack. I'm guilty.
I'm assuming this is the location we're going.
Yes,
Okay.
and it is about 2 hours travel. Well, actually no.
2 days?
Yeah. No. Half a day's travel, but you've already traveled for half a day. Each square is half a day's travel. There we go. And
Oh, okay.
you've already traveled for half a day, so you'll have to choose once you move the square if you want to continue traveling during the evening or settle down for camp at night.
At night. If we are required to rest, I have the mansion available if that pleases all of you.
George, when you are ready, you can move. Oh, you already moved. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to roll a die. A couple of dice, actually. So how you been, Jay?
I'm good. I can finally get done with this. I'll lean back in my chair. I finally got done with the assignment, so I'm vibing now. And now I know way too much about almonds than I'd like to.
You know that cashews come from a fruit, though.
Yeah. But everyone was just like, they had this little rule where I can't bring nuts in. But then someone was just like, yeah, cashews are very different, so.
Alright, so as you all move onto the square, the sun begins to set and darkness begins enveloping the land.
Darkness? Oh, I see. That's a whole, yeah, mansion is at the ready if you guys want me to pop it.
You can choose to continue traveling, but you will suffer a point of exhaustion if you do.
I personally don't think it's worth it.
I guess we're fine.
Okay. Mention. Boop.
Oh, right. Let's see, hold on. I have to... There it is.
Oh. Ew. I didn't like that in my ear.
Why not?
I don't know, I just...
Now I have to remember where I've hidden George away on this map. Found him. You are all now within the Menzione.
Ooh, excellent. Do not worry, George. Everything is as you've left it. Your room is intact.
Yeah, that's fine. Would you by chance know if the ingredients for ambrosia are in your kitchen?
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
I believe we've all had it at one point, if I remember correctly.
That's what we've ordered it. I'm asking because I'd like to actually make some myself.
Yeah, because if we've had it like at least once, LD would have been able to be like, oh, there's this in it, there's that in it, there's this in it, there's that in it, and would be able to, like, you know, just sort of say, okay, there it is. So yeah, LV will flag down one of the unseen servants and order 2 bowls of ambrosia, actually, because you would also like
not for now.
Oh.
I said I was going to plan on making some in the morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If you just inform the servants that you will be using the kitchen, then it should be no issue. Thorgrim has sat down and is immediately ordering and helping himself to a plate of bacon.
Okay.
Bacon.
I guess since we're about to rest, I should do this to see what's going on. He's going to attempt to scry other Adel.
Of course.
Describe work through dimensions.
Let's check the. I have the thing here.
That is on the same plane of existence as you, so no. Unfortunately, we are now in an extra-dimensional space.
That is true.
Magnificent Mansion is an extra dimensional space, so you do not succeed.
He'll just be like, I will be right back. And he will.
Hurry back.
He'll then, like, step outside of the mansion, and then we'll try it again.
Yeah. Alright. So, whenever you scry the alternate Adel, you see her presently investigating what looks to be a recently rapidly dug, or at least rapidly disturbed mound of dirt. As she and her entourage are investigating. You're not entirely sure why it appears that there is a mound of dirt that has been recently, within the last few days, been disturbed, but that is what she is up to at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
And he'll step back inside.
When he steps inside, Thorgrim just kind of gives him the side eye and a bit of a smirk under his beard.
What?
Checking on your girl?
I don't think she's my girl.
Doesn't change the fact that you're, maybe worried about her, eh?
Is there a problem with being worried about somebody?
No. I just thought I'd take a moment to tease you a little. It's been a while.
I guess that's fair. Is there anybody you'd like me to check on?
Nah.
Well, if there is, let me know. And that, I guess, goes for any of you.
Thorgrim will sort of give a thumbs up while face first in bacon. I'm actually gonna be right back, so you guys can keep going.
A session may not be as long as it usually is. Just fair warning.
Oh, so. Trying to learn how to cook. Yeah, I was told it could. No, I was told if it's a good way to pass my time. Besides, serving people, I guess. Making sure people can eat. Competitions. I guess if I wanted to make food for somebody in particular, I guess that's also a skill. I suppose. Okay. Alright. Well, probably need to step outside then. I'm gonna start making his way towards the front again.
Alright, since I don't think George has ever actually been to the monastery, this is going to be a very hard roll for him.
I was gonna like ask Glodius to like describe someone from the monastery or anything like that. Have to be a creature. So he'll just ask, would you mind describing to me? Do you have anything from her? Okay. Might make it a little difficult, but I will try. Do you know her name? Yes, do you have her name? Okay. Then he will attempt to scry this Roxanne person that Scolodius has described.
Fortunately, as you have never met them, nor do you have anything that belongs to them, you are unable to see. You are seemingly unable to get a feel for them.
Or he'll kind of think for a second, then will just shrug. Can't really get a feel for them at all. Probably because I haven't met them myself. Is there anyone from the monastery that we've seen or met before? I can try. He'll kind of put out we'll take out one of his arrows of racist ammunition and we'll use it as a way to help scry Zarda.
Hey. You see Zard. You manage to scry Zardak's location, and he is presently seemingly playing with a group of children, and he is standing in front of what appears to be a monastery.
He'll kind of wait like the 10 minutes just to see if anything different happens or anything like that, or if he sees anyone similar to the Roxanne person that Scolodius described.
You see a half-elf woman making rounds around the children, but that's the only figure that you can see around nearby.
Give that time, and then while it goes away, he'll kind of just look at Scolodius. Looks like everything's good. Luckily enough, Sardak was, I guess, spending time with them. I saw the half-elf woman that you mentioned, too. So she's like, Adol. Elvie then? Okay. It looks like that.
Just the unseen servants moving around cups, it's fine.
That's good. Looks like you left them in some capable hands then. Hard to believe that that man was trying to kill us less than a year ago. We'll start making his way back inside. Yes, I feel like it would have been more difficult to take on you guys than what he was sending to us.
I checked, Thogran beat the ever-living shit out of you all.
Yeah, I suppose so. Anyway, Otto, the inventor of the microwave.
Hey, let's be real. Otto wouldn't call it a microwave, he'd call it a Michaelwave, because it would need a name.
I called it the Hoppy Wave, and he just installs it in the hop.
Hi, sorry that took so long. I can't find any of my fucking dinner plates. Like, any of them. They're, like, all gone. I don't know why.
I ate them.
Yeah, I don't know how that's possible because you're, like, nowhere near me, but, I guess.
I know where you live.
Oh god, that's terrifying. Oh fuck.
Hang on.
He's gonna make me roll initiative in my sleep. Oh god! Wait, yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Good. George will kind of look at the pendant and he'll kind of just look at the gauntlets. Alright. Yes, I should probably be heading to bed.
Alright. Sleep well, dude.
All is well. Then I'll start making his way back to his room.
Alright.
Yeah, I feel that. After a big ass meal, you know, good nap and, or I guess in this case, a full sleep is just what the doctor ordered. Good night, guys. Well, in training, I guess.
Punch things and they feel better.
Yeah, it's weird. I guess. Elvie's just eating a salad and being all quiet and not broody, but thinky. Oh, nothing. I'm grateful for what we have. I've lamented the loss of our companions, and now we have one of them back. I was going to ask, but I didn't think George would have much of an answer to that question. But, yes, I am. Yes, well, one was dragged in one direction, and one was led in the other direction, through, with the promise of adventure. I hope so, too. I do miss our little fluffy friend. with George, a decent chance, I think. Indeed. And if Deadbeard is as macabre as he's made out to be, George will be quite the asset. Yes, I am equally worried about her because every time she goes off gallivanting in her little lone exploits, I get worried. Of course. Of course. I mean, if you are not criticizing those you love, then that would make you just a glorified yes woman. And I wouldn't think you'd be one of those people. Oh, yes, I know. Yes, yes, you want sex, I get it. I know what you were thinking, dear. No. I feel as if the more we travel together, the more we're approaching problems that require a more aggressive, yes, aggressive and yes, permanent solution. I was going to say another word, but it has left me for some reason. Yes. If someone lives multiple lifetimes, and sinks further and further into depravity each time, then that is a cause for concern. Of course. I think she'll understand. Remember, she is a pacifist, but I don't believe her to be unintelligent. I think she will understand. Of course. However, I believe that eventually Ada will see that her pacifist methods cannot be used to solve all problems. Of course. Yeah, well, assuming you could make it to my room before Hubert catches you. Remember, he's Hubert. He has... Yes, you are. Yeah. Having your loved ones angry with you is one thing. Have them be disappointed in you is an entirely different beast. Oh, I have multiple disintegrate spells with his name on it. Indeed. And Hubert has his, and... Julie, darling, when have I ever hesitated to kill someone? Oh, don't worry, I will. Well, I feel like that's a better outcome than having Deadbeard do whatever Deadbeard does and turning you into one of his ghostly crew or whatever the hell he's doing. I should think so, but I'm not going to put all of my eggs in that basket. I think he still has plenty of tricks up his sleeve. Yes, well, I believe that curiosity will be sated somewhat quickly. I personally am not looking forward to it. Yes, or whatever might be happening. It may not actually be a meteor swarm spell, remember, I am merely positing a hypothetical. But that's how... Indeed. Indeed. We just don't know when, where, or why. It could be the tower, it could be just the town, it could be another point we haven't even considered. They could be flaming, I don't know, Dodge Rock balls for all we know. Yes, phoenix eggs. Or fire dragon eggs, that would be interesting. Who said that it was a bigger fire dragon chucking them? It is. Forgive me, I was attempting to amuse you. You're welcome. I could see you were getting stressed, and I did not wish to escalate that stress. I would like us all to approach our current situation with a clear head. And sometimes levity is needed. Oh yes. Oh, well. That's the point of discovery, after all. We will probably find the missing piece when it's too late, but at least we'll find it. I hope. I am just a little... Well, I mean, you would just get a very unsatisfying answer. No. You could ask him for other things, like maybe scrolls of a divination nature, such as, I don't know, scrolls of foresight. I mean, that would be profoundly expensive, but still. I would not recommend that. That is a spell of the highest sphere of power. I can't imagine D would sell that for anything less than an arm and a leg, and maybe even another leg. At this point, I don't doubt anything. At this point, we've seen too many weird things. Indeed. I assume that means you'll... That's a good idea. I will as well. Oh, please don't do that. Good night, my dear. Not your brain. Not your brain, just, keep the head exploding to... Not literally. Good night, my love. And she will give Julie a quick hug and then retire.
Right. That they are.
Indeed.
Now, we can move on to the morning.
Morning.
The order in which y'all awake does not matter.
Okay,
Yeah.
so...
Touch wood. Attempt to wake up early so we can get into the kitchen so people don't hear him trying to make ambrosia.
Alright.
Making attempts at ambrosia.
Alright.
Sugar.
Roll an intelligence check, George.
Oh boy.
Do you remember the exact recipe? Oh.
Alright. You have no issue making ambrosia. It looks slightly different than what you usually get, but it still tastes the same.
Alright. I make six servings of it, and then I'll probably have them laid out for everyone by the time he gets up.
Alright.
Thorgrim will get to his seat and go, "Ooh, got the ambrosia stuff. Neat." Oh, thank you. What a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, of course.
You all then watch as his pendant glows before a figure appears next to George, looking over the ambrosia that he has made that is sitting before him.
Do I know this figure at all, or would I at least know their name?
This is your tutor, Delter. Yes, Delter. Yeah.
Oh,
He is your personal tutor in humanities and why life is important.
he'll look over, and as he's eating, it's like, "Hello, Delter."
I see you have taken what I've recommended into practice. Very good.
You like some?
No. I have no need to eat. I simply was coming to check your progress.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. We're visiting a town soon.
I also see you are partaking with your friends.
Yeah.
It is good. It is. One moment. It is good that you are socializing. You were rather pouty back in the city when you first arrived.
Well, when you fly probably hundreds of miles per hour in a span of a couple of seconds, it's kind of hard. You kind of get a little upset. So,
At this point, the Celestial will look to you, Jubilee, and says, "Greetings. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance."
Is this a historical figure, or is this just a teacher that was assigned to George?
As far as you can tell, this is just some random angel. You could roll a history to see if it's a particular angel you know.
I will do that, just because knowledge beckons. Histoire. Knowledge. 26.
Delter was made by the god of life as an educational figure to try and teach more savage groups of individuals that life is sacred and should not be taken without cause.
That's topical and I love it. Exactly. It's almost like
Yes,
we had just had a conversation about that.
I'm following your advice.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, George. He then opens up a notebook and begins writing down before shutting it and says, It has been noted within my tome.
Okay. Is there anything else you need from me?
No. I hope you have a pleasant day, George. I may have to pop in again to continue to keep an eye on you, especially if you say something that seems less than ideal about those of the living.
Elvie will pop up or pop out. Will speak in Celestial and say, "Can I have a moment, just briefly?"
He looks to you and says, "I am quite surprised you know my tongue."
I do. I actually know, thanks to a spell, I know all languages, or can speak them.
Not quite. You speak in tongues. That does not necessarily mean you know my language.
No, I merely have magical assistance. But that aside, are you the original Delta, or are you simply a magical facsimile?
I am, of course, the original.
Ah, well then it is an honor to meet you, sir.
I do not see why.
You are a legendary angelic teacher. As a fellow student as a fellow scholar myself, I am a bit of a, you could say, a fan.
I would not necessarily say I am legendary. I am no better than any other angel that was created, after all.
That is humility at its finest. Anyway, I just wanted to say it was wonderful to see you and to make your acquaintance, sir.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance as well.
Yes, I am Elvirial Gloomhollow. You may call me Elvie, as all my friends do.
I will try to remember that.
Very well.
George will then say, Celestial, can I at least still talk shit while I'm fighting the people?
He will open his notebook, scan his finger through, and says, You are allowed to insult them. You are just simply not allowed to directly say that people's lives do not matter.
I'm just. He'll kind of just nod.
Have a good day, George, he says, and with a pop disappears.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's something else. Shit.
Yeah. No, I mean, how would you feel with having someone will kind of hold the pen a little bit, like attached to you at all times, hearing everything you say? Will probably pop up if I say anything wrong. Makes notes on everything that I say.
At least he's polite about it.
I guess so.
I'm looking for a silver lining in that situation.
But either way. Anyway. Hubert, do you want your ambrosia? I don't know if he was just been standing in the corner over there, like actually, or if he's just gone.
Oh, no, Hubert's been there all night.
Oh,
He was there.
well, he'll walk over. Hubert?
Hello, George, he says as he is looking at a little black book.
Would you like some ambrosia?
I suppose. I appreciate you making something for me.
Yep. And then he'll go and he'll grab it, and he'll walk back over. And as he hands him over, he will probably knows that there actually is an orange on the side of the plate.
Aw.
Hubert will take it and he will begin eating.
Yeah, like also a full orange in it. Like on the side.
Extra
orange.
yummy.
Yeah.
Yummy.
But Hubert will begin eating quietly as he continues looking at his book.
Also, I am just completely out of character. I am so on board with Hubert. I fucking love oranges, dude. So, fresh oranges are just the best. Oh, yeah. Yummy.
We do not have a map of the island.
No.
To be fair, where would we have found a map when we first landed upon this island?
Probably ask for one in the town. Probably ask for one in the town when we get there.
Assuming they have a cartographer.
Hope so.
LV, roll a history.
One moment, please.
George, I'll be able to roll a history. Or... now.
Boop.
Sure.
22. Oh no.
So you would both know that cartography stopped being as prevalent when the goddess of life and unity was slain, because most cartographers work together in a group in order to jot things down over the course of weeks, months, and years. But after the goddess of life and unity died, unity, of course, began becoming more of an aspect, and then slowly but surely led to people not working together anymore.
That's really depressing. Unity died, and then Unity died. Well, you have whoever killed the goddess of life and unity to thank for that, because the cartographers used to work in rather sizable groups to map out the regions together, and once Unity died, well, Unity subsequently, well, died. So now the cartographers do not work together, and maps are not made. So
Little.
just slightly, yes.
Little think to himself for a second. I mean, there could be a way to change zones when we get back to Crestfall.
Oh, do you have a plan in place for that, or?
I mean, we're both from two major kingdoms, one having practically an endless supply of redeemed, the other having whatever Zardak has. Could literally just, resources. Could literally just do expeditions to actually get an actual map going.
Yes, that is definitely something I will talk to Zardak about. That is a wonderful idea, actually.
Yeah, we're east and south. Correct me wrong. Not Crestfall. Zardak's kingdom and Haven are both on opposite ends of the continent, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like an east and west kind of thing, to where each
Then we
side
can
has
meet
their
in-
own maps, meet in the middle.
Yes, that's a wonderful idea.
That's why it would be expeditions.
Yes, we would have to have rather large groups of people who have at least some combat prowess, or at least bring somebody along who has combat prowess to protect the cartographers.
Or at least experience in the wilds in general.
Yes.
Oh. Sorry about that. My headset fell off.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Be a very profitable venture.
I can't imagine we're too far away. But that is merely conjecture. Yes, saving resources is useful.
Saving resources could be a good bet.
Hubert will look back at you. Is she here? As her retainer, I am supposed to obey her orders, but she's not here. Thus we are supposed to act independently.
Actually, if I remember correctly, if in the event of Adelstar Day being going missing, I do believe she did appoint a person to take her place until she returns.
And that person would be?
Myself. I do believe she mentioned that quite early on. So, I believe that if we are close enough to our destination, we should just simply travel on foot. If we travel for, say, a few hours and still do not see it, then we can opt for a different option. But if it is indeed close, then we shouldn't have. And I would much rather not waste resources that could be used for other things. Oh, wait, give me a second. Yep, good. And then... Flop.
For our piece, actually, guys would also notice that the ambrosia, since it does look different, I would say it is a lot sweeter than regular ambrosia. It's like when you put too much sugar into It's like when you put too much sugar or too much sugar in coffee.
I will admit I am feeling a bit jittery this morning. I don't normally have that much sugar.
Oh, is there too much sugar?
A little bit, but it's not a bad thing. I just am not used to it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, though I will say thank you for the treat. It was most delicious.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I do enjoy a sugary snack every now and then, but it is not something that I particularly partake in often.
So they're able to make, essentially, the servants are able to bring us any ingredients, right?
Yes, as long as I know about them. Basically, this is a space formed by Elvie's memories and, her knowledge. So if she knows it, then it can be poofed into the tower, basically. Exactly. I think, therefore, it is.
So you know what ice cream is, right?
Oh, yes. I do love me some ice cream.
Okay.
What is your preferred flavor?
Strawberry.
Ah, a simple choice, but a good one. Very well. Noted.
It wasn't for me. I was just, trying out different things. You can see that he actually has a little book that he's writing in.
Ah, excellent. Well, if any of you have any preferences on foods or beverages I may or may not have heard about, then do please let me know, and I will tell you if I have heard of it, and if not, please regale me. I am more than happy to supplement your needs and wants.
And now I have to work on this next feat that George is gonna get.
Ooh. Feats.
Yeah, I feel like I have to do it now since I'm going with the bit of George trying to cook.
you gonna get the shit.
Who the fuck?
Gonna take the chef feet.
As you all step out of LV's mansion, you see a figure standing by a tree, staring at where the door was, despite it being invisible. The man is wearing golden-tinged armor as he watches you all with blackened eyes, as he seems to have been waiting for you.
Oh, he's right here. That fella. Yep. Can we
hello?
help you, friend?
That really depends. Are you the ones who got rid of that virulent disease?
I do believe we are, actually, which is great.
Were you one of the unfortunate victims of that?
No. Unlike everyone else upon the island, I was smart enough to not ever get infected.
Well, good for you, I guess.
I also... Okay.
Just want to just
Says
look
Ibaka.
this guy over. Would he recognize him at all, or does he have any like symbols on him?
You can roll history with disadvantage. And he seems to be telling the truth, Jubilee.
Oh, the
Excuse me.
crit was right there.
Seems like he's just an armored individual.
He's just a dude.
Hey,
People need to keep their secrets.
what, are you a part of one of the Paladin Corps?
No. I'm afraid I can't say that I was. Or, be a better word. In any case, I just thought I would come to you and give you a humble thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Happy to help.
And forgive my rudeness, but who might you be?
My name is Wilhelm.
Ooh, I like that. Wilhelm, yeah.
You have a last name, or is it just Wilhelm?
I lost my last name.
Oh, that's
Oh,
unfortunate.
oh.
Hmm.
So it's really-
It took me a while to track you down. But now that I have given you my thanks, I must be on my way.
So you
Very
tracked
well.
us down just to say thank you?
I did.
Cool. What a nice guy. I like him.
You're not gonna ask for like our names or anything?
If you wish to share them, you can. But I had no intentions of asking for your name.
Thorgrim will peek from Jubilee's side and just be like, "Hey, I'm Thorgrim. Nice to meet you, pal. Um, uh, you're welcome. You got really cool armor."
Thank you.
George.
Pleasure.
Call me LV. He's the silent one. Pointing at Hubert.
Oh. It is very good to learn all of your names.
Well, and if you ever need any help with other, you know, island destroying diseases or whatever, hit us up. I'm sure we'll be happy to help.
I do not believe that that will be within my agenda, but I appreciate you offering.
Okay.
He will then stand up straighter off of the, away from the tree, before nodding his head and says, "I must bid you all adieu.
If you like,
I have
oh, sorry. When Sans like stands up, can George try to see if there's anything around his neck?
anything around the paladin's neck, or anything around Wilhelm's neck."
Yeah.
Roll perception. What exactly are you looking for?
You're just sussing him out and seeing if he has the amulet. Because to my knowledge, I
Yeah.
don't think we have the fighter's amulet. That's why he's like looking at this.
Is he related to X in any way?
Oh,
Okay.
We must
he
know.
he does not. He does not have an amulet. No.
Okay.
Cool.
And after he turns, he begins walking away. You notice that there is a large greatsword upon his back, and he
Okay.
begins heading along without another word.
Great sword. Great sword. Great sword. Why was that important? Fuck.
Do you want to roll something?
I do, but I don't know what that is.
We recognize the greatsword at all?
I don't know.
It just that sounds important. Why would he mention it?
Uh-huh.
um. Yeah. Does. Yeah. I don't know. Fuck.
You really have to roll like a history or anything to see if he recognizes the sword at all?
Yeah.
If it has any like special shit on it?
History, investigation, perception,
I mean,
religion, even.
if you want to roll investigation or perception, you guys can.
Okay. Investigation. Ah, that's subpar roll, but okay.
As you both watch him go, you swear for just a moment the sword moved.
Why? Is that a property of like an intelligent blade?
You just think, you just feel like you saw the sword move.
Okay.
And uh, and with that, Wilhelm walks off the map.
Did anyone else see that?
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
Why? I've heard of weapons speaking to their wielders, but never moving.
George will kind of think to a second, remember that his twin blades are sentient, and then he'll summon them out, and then kind of lay them across his hands, and then he'll kind of see if there's like a slight movement to them.
There is not.
Oh,
Your swords do not move unless you make them move.
Thorgrim reaches over and starts wiggling one of the swords. Look, it's moving.
I don't think that's the same movement we saw. It looked like the sword moved by itself.
Huh. Okay. Weird.
But could have just been him how he was moving. Normally, when you move and
Yeah.
normally when you're moving, the stuff on your person shakes.
Hmm. I'm not certain that's the case. Hmm. DM, can I roll like an Arcana check to determine whether there are accounts of intelligent items actually being able to move?
Roll a history.
History, okay. Hey! Yay! Critical.
You, in the deepest, uh, in the deepest studies that you could possibly go, you have heard of a small branch of weaponry that is essentially living, and they are akin to a symbiotic parasite that attaches to a person and gives them power in exchange for feeding off of said person's life force.
Oh.
It so in those instances, the weaponry is a living being that attaches itself to a person.
Oh god, it's the fucking Venom suit. Hmm. That is. Is it really one of. Hmm. That's frightening.
Something the matter of it.
Um, I think that great sword that Wilhelm carries is alive.
I mean, sentient weapons are a thing, yes.
No, I mean literally as a living being. As in, it is a parasitic creature that exchanges power for sustenance, attaching itself to its wielder and forming a symbiotic relationship with it, taking what energy it needs and giving the wielder power in return. Hmm,
Yeah, I did consider.
that is a very interesting defense mechanism. Hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was quite odd that he didn't really think to ask for our names if we. He was thankful for us getting rid of the thing on the island.
Hmm. Curious. I do hope didn't exactly. I do hope we didn't just give our names to a future enemy. Hmm. I would be most pleased about that. I would like to examine that sword if possible. I have never actually seen a symbiotic weapon like that. I've only read about them.
Would you like me to try something then?
As long as it doesn't harm you.
I don't think it will. I was going to try to. I was going to try to. What's the word I'm thinking of here? Look into their conversation. In other words, yes, I was going to scry him and see if I can hear if he's actually talking to whatever we might have seen. If what you're saying is true.
Hmm. If you feel that it would be something that wouldn't come back to hurt you, then by all means, I wouldn't want to incur his ire if he caught you spying on him.
I'll make a roll for it. Odds he does it, evens he doesn't. All right, he's doing it.
Hmm.
Pretty sure that's a fucking 1-2.
Yep,
Uh,
sure is.
He will summon up a copy of himself and then will attempt to scry Wilhelm.
Okay. You describe Wilhelm, and it seems to succeed. However, the thing that's odd about it is when your scrying eye appears. Why are there two Georges? I just now realized that.
That's a copy thing. It's a sword thing.
uh, as your scrying eye appears, it actually appears in the palm of Wilhelm's right hand as he continues walking along his way, holding your scrying eye.
That is cool.
Why don't you just wait and see if he says anything?
If I were to hazard a guess, this would be the this would be the warlock I just met, George. I do not appreciate you looking into my private life without permission, young man. You, of course, know that he cannot hear you when you reply, and he then continues by going, I do not recommend you try this in the future. If you wished to know more about me, you could have asked. Now, if you will excuse me. And you watch as he casts Dispel Magic and gets rid of your scrying eye.
Huh. Well, that was interesting.
I take it he did not take kindly to your efforts.
No, he recommended if I wanted to know more about him, I could have just asked. And then he. The oddest thing happened is that when I did it, I just appeared in his hand. As if he was, like, expecting that.
I
That's the oddest thing about this conversation.
Some of the fact that he didn't really appreciate it and he was able to garner that it was particularly me that did it.
I have a theory.
He also was
And,
able to tell that I was a warlock.
that's concerning.
Yeah, I don't have any. Do I have any discerning features that make me look like a warlock? We'll kind of check himself out.
As far as you can tell, you just look like a guy.
Yeah, that. I don't.
That's scary.
Yeah, he particularly got a beat on me being a warlock rather than just a guy. I could have been a monk,
So,
I could have been anything, but he said it was the warlock and then said my name.
do you think. Hmm. Do you think he knows more about us than we originally thought he did? Like, if he knows not only our names now, but also who we are, like, as, you know, I'm like a monk barbarian thing, and Ovi's a wizard, and, things like that.
I mean, it will depend if it has anything to do with a great sword, maybe. Maybe we've fought someone with that sword before.
I believe that when you said that your scrying eye appeared in his hand, I believe you may have been looking through his sword.
So you think the sword's name is Wilhelm?
No, well, that might be a possibility, but what I meant was the scrying eye appeared in his hand, and likely he had his sword in his hand, so perhaps you were looking.
Did it
His
look like I was
sword
on
was
top of his hand, or
his,
I was
his
about to say?
sword was his sword was still on his back.
When the
Or was
scrying
this
happened?
like?
Yes.
It would be like,
Okay,
no,
because
I had a 360 view, and I was definitely in the palm of his hand.
and you could see the sword still attached to his back.
Yes.
Then he is far more powerful than we imagined. Perhaps even of the Hexblade variant that George is.
I mean, if he was, then why would he have his? Well, I guess if it is like a symbiotic thing, then the sword would need to be attached.
Or
What's
maybe
happening?
he has a pact with a symbiotic weapon.
I wonder if I can. No, then look at the pendant and just ask for Delter.
Yes.
In your time of being, do you know about people who have symbiotic relations with weapons?
Oh, those are nasty little creatures. They they are an artificial life created by a mad wizard.
Will everyone else be able to hear this, or is it just like another mind thing with George?
Just you.
Mad, they're created by mad wizards. Like who?
Yes.
By who?
Oh, his name has been actually lost to time, given away to someone.
Given away. Would George know that could be considered some Fey bullshit with how self phase works sometimes?
Yes.
I thought you
So he's
said Fable
probably
shit, for example, like the game Fable.
You yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's unknown whether or not he lost his name via giving it away on accident or if it was forcibly taken from him. But due to whatever caused it, his name has actually been taken from all records. We only know that a mad wizard is the one who created these creatures.
Well, then does the name Wilhelm ring any bells to you?
You mean Wilhelm the Oathbound?
He said he lost his name, but I'm assuming that might have been it.
Well, I only know of rumors involving Wilhelm the Oathbound.
And what
I
kind
will.
of
Well, namely that so so strong was his desire to follow his oath that it cannot be broken under any circumstance. It's not very clear what his oath was, or is, if he is real, but that is the only Wilhelm that I know of from legends.
huh? Well, I
Yeah.
I appreciate it, Wilhelm or Delter.
Of
Yo,
course.
I did.
Damn it, Joe. I mean,
And now a person named Joe is gonna show up, and
I believe.
he'll kind of think, put the pen down, and say, "Well, that's nice. I can actually talk to Delter." But no, I thought it was just something that he just kind of shows up whenever he wants to. But
Did
from what he said, it's apparently those things that you were talking about, LVR, actually a thing, and they were created by some mad wizard.
of course they were.
Yeah, but he said his name was lost to time, or he either lost it, or he was forced to give it away, or he was tricked into giving it away.
Perhaps by some either fey or infernal deal. They do deal in deals, though. Yes. Fey are a lot
Yeah, I
more
feel like
chaotic.
Fays are. Yeah, I feel like Fays would have a field day with most demons, especially considering that names are or power for them. I mean, hell,
Yes,
yeah,
I believe there
yeah,
was a famous one, Bumple Spill Spin or something.
yeah. I mean, surprised I was able to trick Ball Gru into giving me his name.
Hmm. Hmm.
But
Curious.
I don't know if the name means anything to you, but I might have. It could be a different person, but apparently, if what Delta is saying is true, that could have been Wilhelm the Oathbound. Wilhelm the Oathbound.
History check?
Yep.
Yes. History. Oh, crap. Another subpar roll.
Yeah, you just know his name. You don't know much about him.
Hmm. I have heard of the name, but that is all I know.
Yeah, Delta only really knew rumors that he apparently his oath was so strong that nothing could really break it, or something like that.
That would make sense given his title. Hmm.
Wonder
I
what
wonder
kind
what kind of oath he was. Devotion? Hmm. Perhaps devotion. It's crazy what you can do.
and there's many different types of oaths that one can take.
Yes, but there are few forces, in my estimation, that are more powerful than the devotion to others.
I mean, could be to a cause.
Yes, but have you ever? But have you ever felt so strongly about an ideal or a person that you would do anything for them?
Depends on who,
I
I
was not
guess.
asking you. I know the answer very well, Julie.
I mean, depends on who, I guess. Already have my own oath.
Yes, the oath of your mother. Thorgrim goes, oath of your mom.
Well, I guess you can call it that, since I'd be oath bound to essentially take care, essentially ki- incapacitate anyone who does wrong to Haven,
Yes, remember.
or to you all in general,
Yes, remember. Protect. Don't don't give in to wanton destruction
unless they deserve it.
unless they deserve it. Then it would not be wanton destruction. It would be very well deserved destruction. Speedball.
I guess that would also,
Hmm.
as we walk, I guess that would also apply to anything that could also potentially be a threat to Haven. I don't know. I kind of just did those haphazardly.
Hmm.
So I just put my icon on top of the map if we're moving.
I'm sorry, hold on. Alright.
I was I was the
So,
one who was typing.
what was your question?
Oh, should I move the icon on top of the map or no?
I mean, only if you want to go to the village. You have
Yeah,
8 different directions you can go.
Do
he's
you
going
want
to
to
the
go away
village.
from the village? Do you want to go back the way we came?
George somehow pulls a Zorro.
Or a
Goes all
Charlie.
Yeah.
just goes in 8 different directions at
Oh
once.
my God, Charlie, it's just monk Zorro. Yes, I ever thought about it like that.
It's like if Sanji and Zoro got merged into the same character
Oh
because
Jesus!
Sanji is a non-weapon fighter. But
Oh God. Mm-hmm.
There are definitely
That's
one piece past that ship.
that's a very odd combo, and I don't know if I'm here for it.
of course there's a ship. They're pirates. God. Come on, guys.
I'm leaving.
Da-da-da-da-da. Shipping. I. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, it's got a fountain. A fountain.
It's funny to me that that's the first thing you noticed.
It was the first thing I saw. Yes.
I did. I didn't even have to see what you were talking about to know you were wrong.
So kind of start to approach the village. You'll see.
No, I have no idea. I just knew
It's a,
you were wrong.
it's a roadside taco truck.
Start walking. George will kind of. George will kind of be
Says,
looking at a different book that he got now, and it looks like it's one a lot more well clean, and he'll kind of read it. He'll be mumbling something under his breath.
is that perchance a spellbook?
No.
Hmm.
Roll like a perception if you want to hear what he's trying mumbling.
Okay. I will do that. Because I'm curious. Perception. Smart person wants to know what smart person is reading.
You hear him just mumbling. Step 3 of learning the value of life. Enjoy the festivities of the places you are visiting.
Elvie
It'll
just
just be like,
smiles.
why would I?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, George was really fucked up.
Step 1 of learning to respect life. Become a pacifist.
Fuck.
George just skips the next page. Alright.
And as you're all walking, you all feel a tremor occur in the ground. Not too terribly violent, but it is noticeable, and it goes on for a couple of minutes and then ceases.
Yep, we felt that before. Yep. Was it roughly about 4 minutes?
This time it was about 3.
Okay. I don't know if I like that.
What was that?
A tremor. We have felt a tremor like that of similar strength before. I believe it was yesterday. And or was it a few days ago? Anyway, we felt a tremor similar to that. It lasted about 4 minutes. This one was about a minute shorter. I'm a little bit concerned.
I have a very weird question to ask, Jor. When the tremors started, tremors, when they started, did it start everywhere, or did it start from far away, and then as it stopped, did it sound like it was closer to us?
Yeah, that's what I asked with the last one.
It was seemingly all present. It did not appear to be footsteps, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, now that's if it was something that's moving underground that's getting closer.
Yeah, like a big worm or something.
Yeah.
That is not what this was.
Okay. Well, I'm stumped.
Or start heading to make his way in. I mean, could this be earthquakes? We are on an island.
Yeah, I suppose, but... Is there a volcano on this island?
I think there actually was. Would we have seen a volcano when we were flying, or would that be like too far away?
There is a mountain range that could have potentially been a volcano, but it doesn't. It did not seem active.
Okay.
Totally didn't just have to
I don't
check to see.
know.
It was a mountain range, at least.
Well, whatever happens, happens, I guess.
It's like around Georgia kind of just be looking around at like the town itself and taking in what he sees.
As soon as I'm actually done populating the fucking place, you'll see people meandering about, seeming to enjoy the enjoying the streets. I'm trying to use a slightly more diverse token set just for fun.
Hey, I know those people.
But you'd notice that there are people milling about their usual lives, seeming to be cleaning for the most part. You notice farmers trying to get their land back. Holy shit, why is that one so light? Trying to get their land back to normal.
Hasty motherfucker over there.
Trying to get everything back to normal after the whole incident involving the whole, infection, the plague, and just seemingly. Okay, I'm bored trying to do this. I'm just gonna throw in this randomly.
Fuck it.
You guys get a few. Alright, there we go. Slightly more populated town. Bing bada boom.
Huzzah!
But they are cleaning up a lot of the drying flesh. They appear to be on the quicker end of cleaning it up, while farmers till the land trying to plant seeds so that they can actually start growing food again before they start starving.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah. Well, it seems that the populace is patching things up again, as it were.
Yeah, seems like it.
Good for them.
You guys know where this guy is?
No idea.
Oh, look over to the farmer. Excuse me, good sir, madam.
They look to you before coming over and say, I'm honestly surprised we have visitors. We don't have much to offer you, I'm afraid.
Well, while we are visiting, we're not exactly here to, I guess, enjoy the festivities. We actually came looking for somebody.
Looking for someone? That's very strange.
Well, a friend of ours that we had trouble with before. I believe he goes by Last Light, part of the Paladin Corps, armored fellow.
I believe he's somewhere within the village, but I'm not entirely sure where.
Okay. I appreciate it. Do you require any assistance?
Not unless you know your way around a farm.
Probably not the best idea. Last time I had shovels in my hand, I broke 3 of them.
That's impressive?
quite. Let me think. Forge will then think to himself for a second. He's then going to imitate how his mother does things and will summon up an unseen servant.
Okay.
And he'll look at it and he'll just he'll point to it. I don't know if she'll be able to see it.
You cannot,
Uh,
because it's invisible.
Well, he'll kind of like motion to the space next and be like, there's a thing here that can help you.
Can it till the land?
It will do whatever you ask it to do for 1 hour.
It even with its 2 in strength, which means a -4 on its roll, it rolled a 15 to start tilling the land.
Hopefully that helps a bit.
I appreciate it.
Start to make its way deeper into the city.
Making his way down there. Base is fast. Go fuck yourself. Do 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 do. You hear the ringing of a bell. And in the center of town, at the fountain, you notice a black crier ringing a bell.
Oh boy. Well, that's not good. He'll then look to the. I'm assuming it's like a blacksmith next to him.
Yes.
He'll then.
The blacksmith is presently going over the inventory of his shop, and you can tell he's very upset at all the rusted metal.
I'm sure you'll be able to fix it all up. You like you're capable enough.
To melt it down again just takes time. I almost wish I was still infected. At least then I wouldn't have to be worrying about this.
Well, he'll look over to the black crier. Do you know what that means?
Hold on. Gotta roll for him. Yeah, I know that some way, shape, or form this place is fucked.
And you're still gonna keep hammering away?
What else am I going to do? Do I look like an adventuring type to you?
No, but I assume you don't want to have. I assume you don't want to be here when the place gets fucked.
Last I checked, I'm stuck on an island, surrounded by an ocean.
Yeah, but if it's this place in particular, which normally those things appear at the places where things are gonna get fucked.
According to the messenger, it's already in the capital. If it's both here, if there's one here and one in the capital, where else am I going to go?
He'll kind of look. What do you say?
No, I moved them.
Okay.
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me. I really do. He says, seeming to be getting over his mood, at least in a small manner. But all I'm saying is if there's one in the capital and there's one here, that means that it's probably not just going to be something that affects this. I mean, look at it. Think about it. If it's also something that's warning the capital where all of the paladins are, it's going to be something big, it's going to be something catastrophic, and it's going to be something that, if I'm still on this island in any way, shape, or form, I'm probably fucked.
Yeah, we're here to do that.
You're gonna try, at least.
Yeah, I mean, look at us. We look like capable fellows, don't we?
Yeah? Of course you do. Fellows
I was
gender
referring to
neutral.
everyone.
The blacksmith scolds you, shaking his hammer at you.
Either way, I guess until we do that, I can maybe look around for a last light. What's Matt's back?
Jay, did Jay also BRB?
No, I said once Matt's back, so I wasn't sure if we should
Oh,
we
okay.
should like continue going while Matt's BRB'd.
As you're both standing there, you hear the blacksmith beginning to complain, and he's just like, didn't know anything while I was infected. Now I'm back to achy joints, fucking sore bones, rusted metal. People trying to tell me to get the fuck out of here. God, and to think the last thing I remember worrying about was a werewolf.
I'm sorry.
Back up.
What?
About the werewolf.
Yeah, a, a werewolf's been going around talking about stuff lately.
Hmm. When, wa-
You know
when was
what?
the last time you saw said werewolf?
Before I got infected.
Hmm.
No telling if it's still around.
You remember what it looked like?
What do you mean what it looked like? It looked like a
Well,
werewolf.
I mean, the werewolves have human features too. That's if anything familiar about that, or if it was all like, if it was, yeah,
He seems confused at this thought.
werewolves can transform from their humanoid figure to an actual werewolf. So was it
Eh.
a
I don't know
humanoid
nothing about
figure?
that.
Or...
Hmm.
It was a fucking wolf, he says to this.
Hmm.
Do you do you realize how long I've been infected? I said the last time I saw a werewolf was whenever I was infected. Or
Hmm.
before I got infected.
Hmm.
Yeah, it could have been a long time.
Hmm.
Anyway,
I don't even know if the bastard still has his fucking place up north.
Up north, got
uh,
it.
LB,
Yes.
he'll point over to the crier. Apparently, this one here, and apparently, from what he's saying, there's one at the Capitol.
Yes. Yes, I will trot my way over. Only one of me, game. Only one character, please. Damn it. There we go. Excuse me.
The Blackcrier will look to you before ringing the bell.
Could you please draw a picture of the vision that you see?
It shakes its head no.
Hmm. Do you not have a pen or paper?
It it shakes its head no to this before it holds up a finger and moves it to the left and right in a no sort of manner.
Hmm.
So are you not going to tell us, or can't you tell us? I guess ring the bell once for no, yes, and ring the wait. Hold think for a second.
Hmm.
Nod your head once if you just won't tell us, and nod your head twice if you can't tell us.
It nods its head twice. Well,
Hmm.
it can't tell you because it can't speak, but
That's why I asked for a drawing.
yeah. You from its hand gestures, you get the feeling that it cannot draw the situation.
Ah, I see. Hmm.
Don't you have
Can
a?
you write?
It shakes its head no. It, as you remember, it cannot directly inform you what the situation is.
I potentially have a solution, but it might also potentially be profoundly stupid.
I think I have an idea of what you were thinking of doing because George was gonna suggest something that might be along the same vein.
What did you wish to suggest?
Was it you that was able to detect what people are thinking sometimes?
Yes, it was me.
Was that what you were thinking about doing?
Indeed.
Good to see we're on the same page. And as
Hmm.
he's walking around, he'll start like looking to see if he spots the last light.
Roll investigation.
Mm, and while he is doing that,
You see him slightly to the west, seeming to be assisting in repairing of a home.
oh, well, there we go.
He'll just keep his eye on him while Elvy's doing her thing.
Nyum, 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 nyum.
Uh, the surface thought of this creature uh, are only are only directed towards him needing to ring the bell to warn of the upcoming catastrophe.
Very well. I will attempt to probe deeper.
Okay, wisdom save.
Yes.
Oh, your save DC is 22. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Your DC?
22.
Okay. It fails.
Okay.
Let's see.
Mm. Hey, giggity giggity goo.
Ah.
Mm.
So, at first, you gain insight into its reasoning, and its reasoning is to uh, help, or try to help. And its emotional state goes from neutral to angry as it slowly looks to you, as it knows that you are reading its thoughts.
Apologies, I could see no other recourse in getting what visions you may have gleaned, since you cannot speak or write or draw.
Roll persuasion.
Can I assist?
What do you have to say?
Also, if you have a means, if you mean to also help these people, it would greatly assist if we knew, if we had a workaround to actually knowing what could be coming. We'd be able to
My
greater assist
apologies.
everyone here.
My apologies. I should have asked first.
That too.
Roll persuasion with advantage, I suppose.
That's either terrible or okay, but also bad.
It still does not seem to appreciate what you are doing, and raises the bell up as if it's about to bonk you on the head.
I will accept the admonishing bonk on the head.
Oh
Heh.
well, he just crit you.
Oh,
Oh no. Crit bonk of admonishment.
crit bonk of anger.
Four, four,
Ed boy.
14 bludgeoning damage.
Owie.
And 41 necrotic damage.
So 55, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I will.
I unfortunately rolled a 20.
Yeah, you did roll a crit.
But it's
I
not as
will.
bad as when
I will.
it's
I
almost
will.
on par with Phenon getting crit by a millipede.
I will. Elvie will calmly walk away, and once she's far enough away, we'll just go. Ow!
The Black Crier will give you a sympathetic look, as it seems he did not mean to hit you that hard, before he goes back to ringing the bell.
Yeah. Hello, stealthy bitch.
By the way, LV, you need to roll a concentration check for detect thoughts.
Okay. Just a moment.
Unless you choose to fail.
I am first removing the slot that I used for the thought detecting. And I'll just let it go.
Okay. And what do you try to mime?
The pew pew pew.
The crier will look to you before pointing to the ground and makes a hand motion upward.
So rather than from the sky, it's gonna come. It's gonna come from the ground then. That's what I meant, coming from the ground.
8d8 plus.
Yeah, but what would be the point of those 4 things then? Or of the giant ball then?
The crier will reach down, taking a handful of dirt before throwing it into the air, causing a dust cloud to go into the air before slowly falling back to the ground.
Well, then, I definitely think it's something exploding from the ground.
Yes, I understand. I can see that being a problem, considering there is a sizable mountain range around here.
The Black Crier will shake its head no.
Hmm. Okay. Hmm.
He shakes
Twinkle,
his
twinkle,
head
twinkle,
no to
poof.
casting of a spell.
Hmm. Hmm.
I mean, like I
We're
said, it
narrowing
could just
things
be
down.
natural, a natural phenomenon.
It
Hmm.
shakes its head no. It shakes its head no to your question.
Hmm.
So not
Hmm.
natural, but not a
Hmm.
wizard or someone casting a spell.
Um, LV will mime the the snapping jaws of an alligator or crocodile.
It does not understand that. It does not understand this.
Okay.
Creature?
Trying to mime Rashi.
Or some type of. So it could be some type of monstrosity.
Hmm.
It shakes its head no.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to ask you politely this time. Would you allow me to attempt again to read your mind?
Persuasion.
Okay. Hmm. Well, I tried.
Another ball.
It it glares at you, but you're fairly certain you understand the answer from the glare.
It, yeah, it's pretty obvious. I will simply go over here. I believe my efforts will not help anymore. Mm,
Maybe
mm,
don't think for a second, kind of think a
mm,
ritual.
mm,
Yeah, but a ritual
mm.
doesn't really have to be spellcasters. It can just be people doing things.
Rituals are typically held by spellcasters, though.
Wait. I think I got it. I think I got it. What if we're just worried about a really big game of Dodge Rock?
An island-wide game of Dodge Rock with everyone on an
Yeah.
island.
Doesn't that sound awesome?
That sounds like a bunch of dead people.
Yeah, and oh yeah, right.
And not
Right.
everyone can
The,
endure dodging rocks as much as we can.
sorry, forgot about that.
Maybe that guy can, but I don't know. He's pointing to the blacksmith
Yeah,
again. As we're just
yeah.
having this conversation in front of him.
I
Fucking
keep
hate that
forgetting
game.
that. Hey, it's fun.
Q.
Fuck you. You know what? I like that guy.
So
Shakes its head no.
Could it be a demon of some kind?
It shakes its head no.
At
Why
this
do I
point,
feel like we're missing
George
something
will
very easy?
walk over to Last Light.
He's continuing to make repairs on the house. Doesn't seem to notice you.
Greetings, Last Light.
Oh, hello, friend. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
I am okay, I suppose. I had to do a head count of this village, and they are missing a few of their residents. But that is to be expected after everything that occurred upon the island.
That's understandable. Perhaps we'll come across a few when we continue traveling. Just making sure you've seen that guy in the middle of the city, right? Prior?
Yes, I'm very worried about that. Considering we just got over one catastrophe, I can't imagine what the next would be.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out where exactly that get clues on what exactly that might be.
I'm
So
beginning to
far,
I'm beginning to wonder if this island is merely cursed.
I mean, curses work in strange ways, but you guys have survived this long. I doubt it could be anything you can't handle. But
Well, considering a lot of the survival of this island over the past however many years it was because they were infected by something that wouldn't let them die, I wouldn't really count that as lucky.
how long had the island been a thing before that happened?
Honestly, I was sealed away for so long, I don't know how much time has actually passed.
I mean,
And
were you
no
born
one.
on the island?
I was born upon this island.
Do you know how old you are?
Not anymore.
How old were you? Do you know how old you were when you got sealed away?
Oh, he chuckles a bit to that. I don't remember anything of that sort, afraid.
One sec. He'll then walk over and yell, "Hey, blacksmith!
What?
How old are you?"
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Why do you? How do you not know how old you are?
Because I was a fucking flesh blob for who knows how long.
Do you know how old you are before that happened?
32!
Were you born here?
Duh.
Okay. You'll then go back to last night.
What wonderful people.
Well, do you know if you're older than that guy, at least?
It. Blastlight shrugs to this.
Well, the island has at least existed for.
They're all Canadian.
Well, the island has at least been around for over 32 years.
I'm sure it's been around for longer than that.
Yes, well, my question, though, I was wanting to ask you is have you guys had to fight anything or seal anything away since before the thing happened?
We've had to fight several things, but sealing things away, no.
Have any of them been. Did any of them die, or did you. Well, I guess what's been the most dangerous thing you guys have fought since before the infection?
I suppose that would depend on what your definition uh, of what the most dangerous is.
A
We
threat
did
to.
have to We did have to kill a purple worm at one point, but we ensured that it was definitely dead. We've had to slay a hydra or two. He then begins to think and says, there were some undead, but they weren't particularly tricky to deal with. Some demon-worshipping cultists summoned a Garistro, but that was easily dispatched.
Was the cult dealt with?
Yes, of course. We can't. We can't risk them summoning more of the demons, or just simply killing the innocent people of the island.
Did you, were they all, going back to the undead, did you ever figure out where those things came from?
Yes, a novice necromancer.
And what happened to the necromancer?
We handled him.
Hmm. Do you know of any underground facilities or anything like that on the island?
As far as we are aware, there are none. There were no deep gnomes, Dwerigar, nor drow that lived upon this island or seemed to have tunnels that led from the Underdark up to here.
What about that mountain range with the volcano? Has that ever erupted before?
No, it is a dormant thing. There are some Yeti that live up there, but they are a fairly peaceful bunch so long as you do not intrude upon their territory.
Huh. Well, I'll cut to the chase, and if you want to come help assist, feel free, but we won't be garnered. It's something that's coming from the ground rather than from the sky.
That is very worrying.
Yes, and we're trying to figure out what it could be that's coming from the ground.
I unfortunately don't have any answers to this. Because it should not be a worm. You would have seen an infected worm moving up onto the island whenever you first arrived. They do not exactly hide well.
Are there any creatures in this on this island that like to burrow underground, if you know?
I mean, we have moles and voles, but we do not have anything that are egregiously huge, no.
You said moles and trolls?
Voles.
Voles?
Voles.
Would George know what a vole is?
Do you know what a vole is?
I don't. That's why I'm asking. Because I'd never
It,
heard of vole at all.
it's a real life animal.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
It may be a southern thing, but it is real. I promise.
Okay.
What are they, rodents, I think?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
very similarly related to the.
Ah, they
They're
are, okay.
they're related to the mole.
Oh,
They are,
vole, mole, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I learned about them because I really liked the Redwall books as a kid. Redwall. I love Redwall. It's kind of
Huh.
it's a series of adventure novels that are basically just bipedal talking animals, and it's very much
It's
like a
it's
medieval
animals if
fantasy.
it's animals if they were knights.
Yeah, very medieval fantasy type stuff.
Uh, I'll post what a vole looks like in shit posting for y'all.
Mm.
And I need to specify this. It is not,
Mm.
and I need to repeat this. It is not a mouse.
No,
It looks like one, but it is not.
it is a similar type of animal though.
Well, I appreciate your assistance. We'll be probably towards the middle, but they might come over and ask you some more stuff once we're done there.
No, I look forward to seeing them. I'm happy to always see my allies in good health.
Us too. Make his way back over, and then I'll just look at the crier and say, "Does that have anything to do with undead?"
It shakes its head no.
Well, then, think for a second. Point to himself. Celestials?
Shakes its head no.
They?
Do what, George?
They?
continues to shake its head no.
Here's a question: are you allowed to actually answer?
We'll look to you, Jubilee, before slowly nodding.
Oh dear.
Oh, Jordan will think, and it'll. I hope I'm wrong. Aberrations.
It nods again.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh
that.
dear. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. My favorite.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. That is
That's.
concerning, but also not surprising.
Yeah, that's frustrating. But if it's coming from the ground, then actually, George just asked, does it have to do with the cult?
It does not seem to be able to answer this question. It does not know.
Hmm. Hmm.
Well,
Wonderful.
there's different. Does each? I'm asking because I don't remember much. Did each person that the three, I guess Rome, did they the three Rome eaters? Did they each have like their own cult following, or was it just the puppeteer?
They had their own following, but the puppeteer began taking over everything.
Uh,
Okay.
sort of
George will
assimilating
then
all the
ask.
followings.
George will then look at him and does it. He'll then look to Quiet and is like the puppeteer.
It seems to ponder as if it is looking through a vision, and it shrugs. It does not
Hmm.
know.
I
I
I
mean,
fear that our questioning is becoming too specific.
multiple. Okay. Well, I do
Well,
have a thing here. Is it multiple otherworldly entities?
It sh- it it ponders for a moment before lifting its hand and doing a so-so motion.
oh, oh dear.
So it's either multiple things getting summoned, or we're about to deal with a full blown Cold War.
Oh boy. Well, cults do have a habit of summoning very large and scary things to do whatever they need to do.
Yeah,
It's rather a stereotypical thing at this point.
George will kind of.
I mean, if they summon them, we can just, smash them, right?
But the thing about it is, though, is that if it doesn't require if it isn't getting a oh fuck, he'll look at the Kragan sacrifices,
Shakes its head no.
sacrificing.
It
No,
shakes its head no.
Okay, cool. Hmm.
yeah, but now the real question is, how do you prepare for that? Unless we try to get on top of them.
Well, we
May
need to
I?
find them first.
Yes, may I? May I see the amulet? Or not the amulet, the compass.
You could if Adel was here, which she is not.
God fucking damn it.
Hmm. This is why we don't. This is why we don't entrust all of the good shit to one person. Oh, oh shit.
Oh, good. Total then kind of heard the. I mean, Lucy have no more questions. Last slide's right over there if we want to go inform her what we discovered. Said it'd be nice to see you all.
Mm. I'm sorry. I completely blacked out. What's happening?
George
Like
said that
literally, I just the last 30 seconds was just like I'm gone. I'm not even here.
George said last slide is over there if we want to inform him of what happened. He said it would be good to see you all.
Oh, okay.
And then literally nobody said anything or made a move to go see him.
Yeah, no, I was completely just I heard like and my brain just tuned out completely. Oh, did we just at the same time I was? Fuck.
Both both of you at the same time. It is now time for ADD to activate. Dun,
Y-
dun, 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 dun.
yeah, it's unfortunate. I got the full like Windows 95 startup no or the shutdown noise. Ding 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 ding. Where is Lady of the Lasty Light? Oh, there he is. Lady last lady light. Hmm. Hello, old friend. It's been a while.
Oh, it is a pleasure to see you again.
It's a pleasure to see you as well. How do you fare,
I am
friend?
well. Doing some repairs upon
Good.
the buildings after the elements waged war against them.
Well, I mean, everyone would have to do a patch up of, you know, their lives in general after the sickness, of course. It's a rather sorry state, but, you know, new beginnings are beautiful as well.
As they are.
I came to inform you of past events that have occurred since we parted ways. There have been a great deal of strange, strange events that have occurred. One of which being our friend George returning to us. I did not expect him to come back so
Did
soon.
something occur that required him to take a leave?
Yes, um, he ran afoul of his mother. Uh, he got angry. She got angry at him for certain reasons, and he was absconded with, as it were.
Ah, I see.
Hell hath no fury like a mother scorned, after all.
Hmm.
Anyway, we have since met a strange amount of odd coincidences and fellows. Um, as you can probably see, there, the Black Crier. We met another one, and they uh, provided us a rather unfortunate vision, which we have begun to piece together through the um, deciphering of the other one's uh, riddles, and it appears that grim tidings are upon us once more.
Yes, unfortunately. He signed to this, but I suppose there is no rest for the weary, as they say.
No, appears not, which is unfortunate, but a necessary evil, you know. Uh, though, what also interests me is we came across a fellow that you may if I am to be correct, know something about or some details about. Are you familiar with the name Wilhelm the Oathbound?
Mm, vaguely, he says to this.
As in, like, a urban legend or something of the sort?
Something like that, yes.
We believe that we have personally met him,
I
albeit briefly.
I pray that if you did not share your name with him.
Why?
He is not allowed to ask for people's names, but if the name is given to him, should he slay them, he steals it.
I see. That's good information to know.
Nicknames, however, do not count. It has to be your real name.
I see.
George about to be just known as Olak and Hyde now.
Funnily enough, Elvie is also safe because Elvie is not her real name.
Yes, I didn't give him my full name. Yes. Nope, majority of us aren't.
Neither's George. Hubert's also
Recorder.
safe.
Nope.
Yeah, because
Thor-
Hubert doesn't introduce himself unless he's forced to.
Thorgrim introduced himself first completely, so he just walked right into it. That's... Yeah, of course. Well, that's a good...
Wait, that
Yes.
doesn't. Wait, so then what does it mean when George Giles walks up? What does it mean if he doesn't have a name himself?
He has a name. He doesn't have a last name anymore.
So what, he slayed himself?
No, his family died.
I knew it. He doesn't have a surname because the surname no longer exists.
Right.
Wait, so then why not just keep his surname and just, continue on his family?
I cannot answer that question.
Or maybe there is other shenanigans afoot. We did posit the idea of something Fey related.
I do not know if it is Fey. I know Fey are tricky, but I actually am uncertain how he came of his power.
Yes, could be in any number of reasons, really. Magic is a many-headed beast. Well, I believe that's all the information we have at the moment.
Oh,
I would say you do not need to make an enemy of this man should you have truly met him.
No, I do not believe so.
I hope I didn't.
I did notice he has a very rare and valuable weapon that seems to be alive and sharing a symbiotic relationship with him.
Those are vile creations.
Yes. Parasitic creatures.
To my understanding, they're very similar to the infection that was just dealt with.
Yes, it does make sense.
George thinking about this is kind of... He thinks for a second and he kind of shudders. I hope that a disguise is wrong.
Coppa, for your thoughts?
If he's under an oath that he asked that if he slays something he takes its name, and he knows its name, and whatever name it is ceases to exist, and his family died, he kind of looks at Elvie and kind of just, yeah.
Mm.
And as you look to LV, all of you notice that the sun seems to go behind some clouds, and you look up, you see dark clouds overhead before a few flakes of snow begin falling down from the sky until about 2 minutes later you're in a full-on blizzard.
Oh, fantastic.
What in the world?
Yes, mansion away.
The last light will look to the sky and hold his hand to block the snow from getting in his eyes as he heads towards what appears to be an inn.
Yes, I suppose that's probably a more frugal idea.
It'll follow suit, and it'll just kind of say, "This is normal weather."
No, I'm afraid not. I believe it is a byproduct of the Black Criers. In the areas which of upcoming catastrophes, they can affect the weather in strange ways.
Well, that's messed up.
They do not do it on purpose. It is not out of malicious intent. It is merely their existence.
That's almost worse. I meant worse for them. I mean, like, imagine being someone who just randomly conjures up, crazy weather events against their will.
Yeah.
It's not that they conjure it. It just happens.
I just had a thought, Elby.
Yes.
Could something like what we saw with that guy be considered an aberration?
You mean the sword?
Yeah.
I would
Or
not be
otherworldly,
surprised.
I guess.
Yeah. What check will I need to roll to check to see if those are aberrations?
If what are aberrations?
The sword, the sentient sword thing.
You'd have to be holding it in order to figure that out.
Oh, great. Probably.
That's my thought. That's my thought process.
Yeah.
Because my thought process is, if it were created by a mad scientist, would they be considered otherworldly beings if the scientist is from here and he made it, or from somewhere else and he made it?
It could be they could be basically considered anything. Possibly. I'm not entirely sure.
Did we ask him? Did we ask the crier about that?
No.
I'll be right back.
It's snowing pretty hard up there, bud.
He'll try to open the door and see
Okay.
if it's blocking it.
Roll a con save.
Oh boy.
Oh, Jesus.
You
13.
you head out into the blizzard, and you know that if you continue out into the blizzard, you are going to suffer a point of exhaustion.
You'll go back inside.
It's super duper cold.
It's a blizzard. It also doesn't help that you're wearing heavy armor.
Welcome to Canada, motherfucker.
Not well. Go in and close the door.
Cold enough for you, bud?
Get off the table!
I thought that was a seat.
I said get off the table! He was. Here you go, Scalodius. I put you in a chair. Hey! Get back in that chair. I put you there. The DM shoves you in a chair. You will sit at the chair.
I think what could summon up an aberration? Just one from the ground. Yeah, but mostly when a cult does things, it's with spells or rituals and things like that.
You're stereotyping.
And if it's
again.
not supposed to... Well, not really. I asked if it was a ritual beforehand, and you guys assumed it wasn't, because rituals is usually require spells or spellcasters. And from what we see in the cult doing, they normally have to cast spells to summon their shit.
Fuck it. If it, bad things happen, we'll just gotta punch it really hard. I mean, that's how I deal with most problems, so.
Oh god, I'm gonna hate asking this.
What are you going to hate asking, George?
With George's not very short experience of trying to make a cult, would he be able to think of any type of rituals that wouldn't really require actually sacrificing anyone or casting spells?
For rituals that don't require sacrifices, but all rituals involve magic and thus casting spells.
Okay.
It's usually only the big, scary ones that require sacrifices.
I didn't catch what you said, Matt. I'm sorry.
It's usually with the big, scary ones that require the sacrifices.
What'd you say, Joe?
I said I didn't hear what Matt said, but then I heard what he said. So.
Yeah. Because we used to have a scroll for a level 11 spell or something dumb that required
Technically, Adel still has that Blood Moon scroll.
Yeah, well, I mean...
To be fair, you only tried to get rid of it once. And thus, it only came back.
You try and throw the scroll comes back, unwinds, and cuts your head off, using the sharp edges of the paper.
No kind of thing. For a second, I'll just say, Jubilee. Would you be able to help me if I lose my mind here in a little bit?
Oh my god. Yes, I concur. What?
I know of a spell that I could use to maybe help get us an answer, but there's risk to it. It won't make me dangerous, and I won't attack people. I just won't be in my right mind for a little bit if it goes poorly.
Are we talking confusion or worse?
Well, no. I probably just wouldn't be able to speak, and I probably wouldn't move from where I'm at. If it goes poorly.
Oh boy.
It'll be temporary until I can get some sleep, or if you're able to do anything to get rid of it early. It probably is best for me to It probably is best for me to be next to Huber when I do this. I mean, would you be able to
Strain.
assist me in any way to make sure everything goes well? Well, what I'm gonna be doing what I'm going to be trying to do is contacting an entity from a different plane. There's a chance it could go poorly. There's a chance it could go poorly depending on how my mind handles it.
Yeah, LV is immediately looking at you with, like, it's not exactly like anger, but definitely concern.
I
Blessed.
Restraining.
well, it wait until looks like I'm starting to cast a spell because it'll take me about a minute to actually do it. Well, I don't think I can. Not really a way for me to. At least I don't think I can. Okay. Then. Oh,
Okay.
yep. And then he's gonna take the minute to cast the spell. Kind of see as kind of this radiant energy starts to come around him, which it'll probably change depending on the kind of entity he would end up speaking to, as he is going to cast Contact Other Plane.
Oh boy.
Okay, make an intelligence saving throw.
So that's
Nice.
11 with Hubert. I was gonna say it
Yeah.
before, but I was hoping that he would that you would give me like a bardic inspiration was what I was looking for.
I mean, he can still technically give that to you.
All right. So what was your bardic inspiration again? Well, I think it's the levels in Bard that you have. Yeah. Yeah. So then I'll do the D4 first. Okay, so that's 14, so it's 19. Yeah, I beat it then.
Alright. Okay. So, as you push out your mind, you do feel a connection with something. You have 5 questions.
Okay.
Oh lord.
He will ask, does... Oh god, I have to... Okay. Does the catastrophe awaiting the island we're currently on have to do with a cult? Doesn't.
Was that your question?
No, George was talking to himself. It doesn't. Okay. Does it have to do with one individual?
Unclear.
It's two. Will this catastrophe happen within the next week?
Unknown.
Three. Oh God.
Remember, you only have a minute.
I know. I'm trying to I had questions that I was thinking about, and my mind is blanking. I hate it. Does the catastrophe have to do with someone we've already met?
Yes.
Does it have to do with Wilhelm the Oathbound?
No. And the spell ends.
Okay.
So you kind of see George just kind of think for a second, and he'll kind of just shake his head a little bit, and then we'll look to them. Well, it's not the cult. But
Really?
Yes. It doesn't have to do with Wilhelm. It does have to do with someone we've met previously, though.
Okay. Could be Deadbeard, could be Rashi, could be, well, he could be shown it teleported randomly. We don't know the specifics yet.
Spell's kind of fucking broken.
It's kind of crazy, yeah.
Yeah, he'll just look and say, I could try a different entity.
Do you really want to tempt fate that much?
He'll think for a second. And then he'll say, if it's to save the people on this island, then yes.
Very well.
And then he will attempt to cast a spell again.
Roll an intelligence saving throw.
Oh my god.
They really
Wow.
should fuck you and your fate. Yeah, so that's 10.
He's evolving just backwards.
That's devolving. Oh my god.
That literally matches it.
That means you do technically. Wait, matches. Bro, I don't know what math you're getting at, but 5 plus 3 plus 3 does.
Oh,
That's
my bad. 16.
Does
Yeah. My math was wrong. I thought something was a 2 there. Yeah, 16.
No, it's not 16 either.
5 and
Oh,
3 and
10?
3 is
Right.
11.
Right, Hubert's aura, that's correct.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I was counting
right.
as aura.
Okay. There we go. So,
Thank
you managed
God.
to succeed again.
Depends on if I can get my answer. You will ask for the upcoming catastrophe for the island we're on. Does it have to deal with someone we've met within the past week?
Yes.
the past weekend. Does it have to do with the lich known as Deadbeard?
No.
Oh,
It's 2. Based off of the people we have met in the past week, is it a humanoid?
No.
No, it's an aberration. Fuck, okay. That's 3. Does it have to do with the strange half-flesh creature that we saw on the top of the mountain?
No.
It's 4. Who else have we met in the past week? I don't know who everyone else has met in the past week. He'll. This might be a throwaway, but he will look over to Last Light. Does it have to deal with anyone that are a part of either of the Paladin Corps
No.
on this island?
The spell ends.
Okay. Okay. I'll kind of shake his head and like grab his head a little bit. Well, it has to deal with someone or something we've met in the past week.
great. So we just need to recount everyone we've met in the past week.
Not humanoid, not an aberration. Well, it is an aberration.
Well, this seems like a good place to call it, to leave y'all thinking for the week.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I don't know who everyone has met in the past week.
You mean leave everyone here completely just blah,